Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing mixed girl tag. So if you're interested, stay tuned. What ethnicity have you been mistaken for? 1000% Puerto Rican. I don't know why. I think a lot of it has to do with people would just assume my mom was Puerto Rican, so then they assumed I was Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican and Mexican, Dominican, I've been mistaken for all of those. Puerto Rican is like number one though. What are you mixed with? I am mixed with quite a few things. I've always known that I was three, that I was multiracial: Native American, African American, and Caucasian. Well, I did an ancestry DNA test and I was in complete shock with the list of things that I am mixed with. You know, it ranged from 1% of some things and 30% of other things. So I'm not equally mixed, but I am mixed with a lot of things. I'm British, German, Italian, African, Greece, Native American. I have Norway in me, Ireland. Yeah, there's a lot. But yes, that's pretty much what I'm mixed with. I probably left a few things out, but overall, that's what I'm mixed with. Is your hair curly or straight? Well, right now it's more poofy, but you guys know my hair is curly. It can be straight with a lot of work, but it is naturally curly. So yeah. Was coming up from different backgrounds challenging growing up? Actually, it wasn't. Not at all. No, it wasn't challenging being multiracial. Have you ever been teased for being different? No. Actually, it was quite the opposite for me. Although I've had a really positive experience being mixed, my mom has not, because she grew up in a different generation. You know, she was teased, she was picked on, she didn't have a lot of friends. Some of the white girls felt like she was too black. The black girls felt like she was too white. You know, so she had a total different experience than I did. And I'm grateful that my experience was positive and is positive. Actually, a lot of people gravitated towards me. Even my light-skinned friends, dark-skinned friends, white friends, they all wanted to be friends with me. So it's the opposite for me. I feel like I have more friends because of that. I don't know. Which backgrounds do you embrace the most? Well, I honestly would not say that I embrace one over the other. But I will say that I have more Black people in my family, so I think more of that side comes out because I'm surrounded by mostly my African American side. Have you ever been ashamed of being multiracial? No. I really loved who I was. I've always been a confident little kid. My family instilled very strong values into me that stuck, as far as religious, moral values, confidence, esteem. I've always had that as a kid, and I'm the youngest of three, so a lot of things were passed down to me. And my mom always kept my hair done, cute with the little barrettes and bollies. She always kept us dressed nice. Yeah, it was nothing to be ashamed of. If I'm being honest, nothing to be ashamed of. Do you feel like being mixed has its benefits? Absolutely. I can finesse almost anything. I don't know if it's just my aura, my finesse. I don't know what it is, but I can literally get anything I want. What makes being multiracial a beautiful thing? Honestly, the experience. And the biggest thing for me is love. I've been able to love so many different people because I come from love. I have a Caucasian grandma, and she married my African American granddad, and his brother married her sister. Super weird. I was confused for a long time as a kid. I couldn't understand. I didn't understand if that was like incest, or like I didn't know what that was. I just knew it was very weird. So I stopped asking questions for a long time because I couldn't comprehend it as a kid. And when I got older, I start to understand more. But my grandma looks just like her sister, and my granddad and his brothers look just alike. And you know, they come from the baby boomers, so there's so many of them. I was just so confused as a kid. I really was like, Mom, what's going on? So yeah, but my grandma has always shared stories of how it was being the first interracial couple in our city. And I think it was nice for her to have her sister. They went through the same thing, but you know, her parents were racist. They didn't agree with her dating someone of African descent. And you know, his parents were like, absolutely not during this time where we're fighting social injustice, we're, you know, fighting discrimination. You know, all of that was happening during their time. And so their families weren't having it, and they still got married and they had kids. And you know, I think it just, love does win. And I think when you're so surrounded by hate, you find a way to love and you look past it. And it's beautiful that I come from that. It's beautiful that I have that in my family, because I can love people regardless because of that. Overall, it's been a good experience for me because I know what it's like to be both, you know? And some people are just one-sided with a lot of things they can't really understand. And I was kind of forced to understand because I've grown up seeing both. I've grown up with family that has a lot of money, family that doesn't, family that's Catholic, family that's Baptist, private schools and public schools. So it's just very interesting, and I'm glad I was able to experience it because it has humbled me. It has, because I've been able to see the low and the highs from both of my families, to be able to choose what I want for myself, regardless of what I look like. I really feel like I had the best of both worlds because of it. Any advice to someone who struggles with multiracial identity? I don't know if I am the one to give advice because I haven't struggled with that. I don't think ever. You choose who you are, no matter what you look like. We can't help what we're made of, but we have everything to do with who we are and who we become. And I think if you are struggling with your identity in that way, create your own. You know, you can't say you're Black if you're not Black. No, but you can be the person you want to be regardless of what you look like and regardless of how people treat you. So that's my take home message. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.